Hare Krishna devotees, my name is T and I'm 12 years old and I attend Byron BV. Today I'll be telling you about the appearance of Lord Jagannath. As the story goes, one day King Iddarmanyu was a great devotee of Lord Vishnu. He had dreamt of meeting Neelamadeva. Neelamadeva was the incarnation of Lord Vishnu. So he sent all the priests to find Neelamadeva so he could worship them and see them. All of them failed except Vidyapati. He had stayed at Subara's house, whose name was Vishvasu. After he married his daughter, he found out that Subara was praying to Neelamadeva. After many pleas, he finally got taken to the Lord, but he was blindfolded. So he sprinkled mustard seed so he could retrace the path. After, the king made a temple there. God came as a carpenter, but he had a term. No one would come in whilst the idols were being made. After 2 weeks, they opened the door because there was no sound of working in there. Thus, they saw the work unfinished. The deities had no hands or legs. There were 3 idols named Lord Jagannath, Balaram and Subhadra. This is also the reason why we see the deities with no arms or legs. Hare Krishna devotees, see you next time.
I'm Krisha and I'm 14 years old and I attend the Byron BV. So when Abhay Charan, Srila Prabhupada, was just 5 years old, he dreamt about having a chariot festival just like they do in Jagannath Puri. So he went with his father, Gorde, to buy all the materials to make the chariot. Unfortunately, his father could not afford it, so Abhay Charan started to cry. But then they just met a Bengali woman who asked why the little boy was crying so much. So then the woman said, I have an old chariot that you can borrow, or you can have. So then they went to the woman's house to see it. It was not very good. It was quite old, but they could make something out of it. So then they took it home and started to paint it. Abhay's sister and his friends also helped him. So on the festival day, many ladies prepared a lot of food for offering. In addition to this, Abhay's father also helped paint it and decorate it and also put 2 statues of horses at the front because Srila Prabhupada wanted it authentic. Here in this picture, you can see the miniature Rathayatra cart. After this, the children took the Rathayatra chariot and they took it to the temple and they sang and they worshipped Lord Krishna. And when some of Abhay's fathers saw this, they told him, why didn't you tell us about this? You could have invited us too. But then Abhay's father said that this is just a kid's thing. And then Abhay's father's friends thought that he was just saying it so he didn't have to invite them. But this was not true. After this, Prabhupada started praying every year and worshipping every year. Srila Prabhupada's first Rathayatra festival started in San Francisco. Then in many other places. Now the Rathayatra festival is celebrated all over the world, on all the continents and in most countries. One more thing that I would like to say is that this year, because of coronavirus and lockdown all over the world, we have had digital Rathayatras going on. Lord Jagannath from Rajpur visited 16,000 homes and 80 countries via Zoom. We had a great time. Many devotees prepared Rajbhog, more than 11 items, and offered arti. So this was my summary of the story, and I hope you found out more than what you already knew about this.